Well, a very good afternoon. It is afternoon, Andy. It's almost 1 o'clock. But obviously Loch Earn's down there. I'm on Drummond Estates. The estate opposite. Well, I tried to park at the entrance to the gates, but I went up to see a Japanese tractor. He said, "Oh, you better not park there. The access for lorries and stuff." I said, "Well, there's plenty of room, but I won't quibble about it." So I parked down there. I've left an open my windscreen because, well, the estates are very funny. They're really, they can't stop you walking on the land if you're crossing the land. You're legally entitled to do that in Scotland. But they get really uptight if you park somewhere, even when it's out of the way. They just don't like strange vehicles. But I'm on this track. It's going to take me up to Creag. I saw the other day ago, I was talking about Maelrima, but Maelrima's not the top. Maelrima's a section of Creag. So I want to complete this one at the top. And there's been a lot of forestry work, so with that in mind, there should be this forestry track that will take me a fair distance up into the hill that way. I've been kept back. I had so many things to do this morning in the house. I thought, I'm never going to get out of this damn house. It's a beautiful morning. I was getting quite stuck with my chores and stuff, and then somebody came about windows to check on something, and then phone calls, and then there was urgent emails I had to send and all this sort of stuff. It chewed away all my morning, Annie. And lo and behold, when I was down there, after being given a refusal to park where I was going to park today, a couple of bikers, one of the bikers had hit a pothole and damaged the wheel of his bike. So looking for a hammer. I said, I can give you something, it's not a hammer, but something near it. And it done the job, so I was pleased at that. And his companion, whose bike was okay, turns out he used to work alongside one of my running people down in Markinch in Fife, John Thompson. Because he says, I said, "Do you know Ian White from Glenrothes?" He says, "No, I don't." And we were there, he must be twigging through his mind. And then he says, "If you ran at the Highland Games, would you know John Thompson?" I says, "Yeah, of course." I says, "John beat me on the tape and denied me so many of my victories. Pushed me into second place. It happened so many times over the years. Not just with John, but other runners too. There's a track, Andy, we can maybe investigate one day. Well, this is the way we're going today. Well, it looks of things, there's a sort of public notice about things. So maybe access here is not quite as bad as I thought. Ardvik, this is the estate. Oh, God almighty. Some gates you open inwards and other ones like that you have to open out. Here we are. Scottish Woodlands site. Yeah. Ardvik sits on the westmost boundary of Drummond Estates. Drummond Estates is massive. Crikey, it goes all the way to Callander. This is the furthest west that they are, but they own all that land over there, all the way down to Callander and all the way across into Stratharn, Glen Tarken and everything. So, what was I saying? So it's been a funny old, it's just 1 o'clock now, Andy. But you often say you don't mind coming up in the early afternoon because you like that evening wander down off the mountains. It's a beautiful day though, it really is. It's a very, very typical end of April, early May day. And it's not a day to procrastinate in the house about what you're going to do. You've got to make a decision and just do it. Even if you're like me and get kept back today. And they're right enough about those lorries. I can see all the aggregates over there, so there must be a quarry up the back that they take those materials. And you can use those materials to fill in those damn potholes in the A85. So of course that's that Milmedy, and that's where I was on Friday. Now I notice there's tracks. These forested tracks are going up quite a bit up the height of the glen, so that's an option for me to get this one done, is follow that track, much easier walking, get myself onto the ridge, walk out, and that's Milmely or whatever you call it, covered. I'm determined to get everything done, Annie, and weather like this, well, I should be out from the crack of dawn till last bit of sunlight in the evening. Really, I should. So this is new territory coming up this way. Okay, I hope you can hear me out the wind. It's quite gusty from the east, but there's a lot of deer fences up here. Creag is up there. And again, it's about 2,400 or something. It's just shy of 2,500 feet up there. But behind me, just over my shoulder, there's a little hillock which is not named, but I'm going to go up to the top of that just to get my bearings and have a look down and see if I can see Loch Earn from there. It's a delightful day. I stopped and had lunch down in the Blossom, a cup of tea and a couple of rolls. Now I feel much better from doing that, but we've got long trips across the moor, so at first glance I thought that was a quick ascent, but I realised that nothing's easy in the Scottish mountains. I've got a long way to go to reach my destination today. It's a fabulous day, hopefully you agree. So I'll speak to you later on. Hi Bumble. Up the old summit you are, eh? Absolutely peaceful as anything, Andy, just wandering around here. It's hard going right enough, but I just enjoy the tranquility. I'll focus in, but that's the two mountains above Glen I did last week. I can't see it in the camera screen, but the nearest one is Eldrich, and the higher one behind is Male Budi, or Male Bud, or whatever you call it. Male Bid. Bid. I don't know the Gaelic, I'll have to check it. If you check it on Google, it gives you the Irish Gaelic, it doesn't give you Scottish Gaelic. And there's a difference. And this is what I'm saying about the all the signage in Scotland having that dual Gaelic names. It's a nonsense, because there's less than 0.01% of the population speak Gaelic. It's tiny. There's more Urdu speakers in Scotland than there are bloody Gaelic speakers. Never used to be like that, of course, because well, speaking Gaelic, old Scots was whacked out of you in the end of the 19th century and into the 20th century. Even in the 1970s, if you came out with things like, even saying like tatties was frowned upon, corrected. Potatoes. So we're going up here to the top, and then we're going to work our way back across the ridge. It's a delightful afternoon's walking. I'm sorry if I just come out with any random sort of statements, but that's what happens when your mind is empty of all thought. But it is true, there's very few Gaelic speakers left in the mainland Scotland. There's a lot of them in the Hebrides, but so that's because of a generational thing. It's not because they've learned it. Some people have, but very, very few. And as I say, if less than 1 in 1,000 people speak Gaelic, well, what's the point of spending all that money on these Gaelic signs? So that's the one I was on earlier on. It's just a little hub. It's not. I don't think it's named at all. Looking, I might have to try and negotiate the peat hacks and try and get over to that one on the way back. I don't know. We'll see. But we're making steady progress up onto where we need to be. But look at the sky, not a cloud anywhere. It's fantastic. Perfect day. So that's way down there to the end of Glen Tarken end. I think we should walk over and do that. Yeah, I think we will. We'll do that just now. It's a fair old hike, but we'll do it. That's a ticked off, because I've not been on that one. Yeah, let's do that, please. Yeah, still Creag up there. That's that Creag that I did last autumn. The one behind it is Creag which I did on Sunday, the 26th. Yeah, I might have known we'd meet an obstacle of some sort, Andy. Let's backtrack. Up there. To here. The reason I had issues with naming the hill when I was up on Glenogle on the 24th of April was because I didn't have my specs on, couldn't see the damn thing, plus it was flapping around in the wind. But I'll pull the map out when we get up top, and if we get up top any, what a nightmare this is with look at this shite. We'll have to keep backtracking, I'm afraid. Yeah, we'll get the map out, and I've decided depending how much time we'll go back over. I'll show you when we're up the top, but I want to try and get in that summit as well. There's all Glen Tarken all the way out there. Yeah, it's amazing. Andy, come on. We're trying to get all these summits done. We won't spend a lot of time up here at the top. But I might have a roll or something. Hand roll. Just about hit the cairn anyway, Andy, so good news. Yes, it's hot work, Andrew, but we're here. Good afternoon, sir. A very natural cairn. Nice to see you. I've never seen you before, but I'm going to spend a few minutes with you. We'll go off to that one too. Wow, that's amazing. So we're back up to that one. Over that one, over to that one, I think that's Creag, and over to that one if we get time. If we get over to that other one by 6 o'clock, then it's fine. Time is it, Andy? Yeah. Let's not tempt things. Glen goes over the other side there. Again, it's a bit misty, so apologies. We're out the window a wee bit over here, just the lie of the land. So that's the very end of Glen Tarken. If you cross the mountains, you go down to Glen. So we've got an Italian coffee bag, Andy, and we've got the jet boil steaming away, just about on the boil. That's us now, Andrew. There we go. We've got a new gas canister on today, so it's extra weight in the bag. But it's a must. So we've got a decent coffee, Andrew, which will give us all we need until the return journey home. And we'll take half just now, half later. I've had a roll, but these are handy for energy. The wind's quite cooling on my shoulders just now. We're on the summit. I will give you the names. I'll put them on the screen, because I take the map out, it flaps all over the damn place. No, you'll need to take the map out, Andy. Come on, stop mucking around, please. I've never seen such a empty environment. It's absolutely brilliant. Not a soul. Nothing. Nothing around, Andy. Yeah, it's a great day for the mountains, actually. So we're on a hillock called Shron Moor, and the rest of the mounds, they only give the highest one, which is Creag. It's quite a biggie, so I want to get it done today, and we can tick that off. Even though there's 3 summits, it looks like the map's only giving you Creag. It's behind me, not where my feet are. I don't intend climbing up on top of my feet. No, but it's fabulous. But it's not a day. Well, it's not a place to be up here with the low mist or the blizzard conditions. It'd be pretty ferocious up here. There's absolutely nothing to break any of the weather from the west or the north, or well, from any direction actually, Andy. It's an absolutely beautiful place. Loch Earn's a It's a good bit down from here. In the Vorloch Hills, I can't help point the camera at Vorloch and stick a crown, but well, I can't move them. They're in the view. But Ben Laws and stuff over there is fantastic. I'm really chuffed about how much I've done, but I'm not going to hark on about that. There's other things to do, and it's 4:05, so I'm going to have a cigaretto to go with my coffee, and then that's get packed up, and then we'll head over and see where we can end up and how many summits we can bag by 6 o'clock, Annie. So that's where we had our coffee up there, but I'm going to put the camera away for a wee while because I've got these summits, and it's going to take a bit of exertion to do them, and I need every moment of that I can. So I'll pick you up at the summit on the first call. Okay, thank you. Alright, we're back over to this one, and we're heading that way now. Oh, the legs are sat with energy. And I jarred my knee a wee bit on those peat hags. It's inevitable, but I'll have to walk it through the pain. But it should calm down after a bit of, well, we just got to keep moving it. So, there we go. A long way to go, Andy. So we've been over there, we got over there, we come up here, and we're heading over there. It's a big dip down, and then we've got to climb quite a distance. Yeah, got all this yucky stuff to go through and then climb up that, and then we're going to come back this way as well, Andy, so just oh, down that way. Down that way, Andy, and up. Oh, crikey. Come on, Andy, we need you up here. It's the heat of the sun that's causing the problem. Yes, well, that time of day, you'll soon get a breeze though, once you reach the summit. Whew. There she goes, Andy. Creag. Creag. Whoa, well, that's been a slog up that hill, but we get some, sorry about the wind, some marvellous views over Loch Earn. I'm near St Fillan's now, I'm at Loch Earn Head now. I can't remember if I was here before or not, but I definitely done Mule Reamer just over there, which is all part of the same mountain, of course. But I don't think I came all the way up to the top. I can't remember. Well, anyway, good afternoon to you. It's 5 o'clock, sir, and I'm very pleased to be in your company for 5 o'clock. This is time for a gin and tonic, a G&T with some lemon and ice, please. Will you join me? Will you join me in the bar? The lounge bar, of course. Right, that's that other one over there. But we've did quite well, Andy. Yeah, I'm sure you've been here before. So what I'm going to do, I've made this decision in my head. I'm going to go over and tackle that one as well, and that's that ticked off. That's the last one that Glen Tarken. We'll do that, and then what we'll do, we'll walk down. You hear me? That's what I'm coming for over there. We'll walk down into Glen Tarken, and then we'll walk the railway to almost to Loch Earn to pick up my car, rather than go through all that terrain, heavy moorland, bogging, up down and up down and up down. Pretty treacherous as well. Let's have a look over here and see how easy this one will be to go over. Probably not. Any cliffs here, Andrew? Well, if you consult your map, you'll find out. Yeah, there is. Right, we'll skirt round the back, across those peat hags, and we'll take it from that angle over there, and we'll get up onto top, and then we'll make a decision. It's a long way down to Glen Tarken though, so we might have to come back over this way. Make up your mind, Andrew. There's Comrie out there. So you probably won't hear me in the wind, but certainly that's where I was at the weekend. I went Creag, and that one Creag last October, and everything in between. I've done that one as well on Sunday. Well, the whole ridge. That was on the 27th of April. No, it wasn't. It was the 26th of April, Andy. Thank you. Incidentally, I had my first cuckoo this morning at lunchtime. It was from a northeast direction, so that looks like the way I'm going this summer. It's travelling northeast. Quite strange. Every year that happens, Andy. Wherever the cuckoo is from your compass point, that's where you end up. And that kind of makes sense, because that would mean I'd be going to visit the cat in a few weeks, and if I'm allowed to, of course, and that will be in a general northeast direction from where I stay. Right. I'll take this option here, Andy. See, during the snow melt time, this would be really quite treacherous, wet underfoot. It's a good drying one, so it's still wet, it's still boggy. You've got to watch where you put your feet. Well, it's not as bad as it would be in early spring. Sorry to give you a fright, you. Keep our footage. Okay, it's crucial I get a place of calm so I can open my map, because I don't want to be falling off cliffs into Glen Tarken. But this will be an easier route than taking all the way back there. I want to go over to that. Yeah, that's what we need to go over to that. Yes, it is difficult. Yeah, we can get to that stone structure. This is that's the third of those summits done, Andy. That's pretty good, actually. You said you'd do it from 6. It's 20 past 5, and you've not been hanging around. You've been going like the clappers. But I have to go a long way back to my car. Thanks for having me, you. Yeah. I've seen your type of cairn before as well, over by Leadnock. Way over that way, I've seen them. To get a map out. No, we'll go down to that stone structure and we'll get the map out there, okay? Hello there, nice to see you. I beg your pardon? Yes, what a lovely place to sit all day. Chilly in the evening sitting here though. Nice to see you though. What a grand view you've got. So it is. So that's what we're doing, Andy. We'll have to get down the gorge, and there's a pathway. Crieff, it's a long way down right now, but it can't be helped. There's a pathway down there, and we're going to pick up that track as early as possible, and we're going to follow it all the way round, and then we're going to walk the railway line back to Aardvik, where my car's parked up. A long way out, Eddie. You probably didn't hear a word of that with the wind. I'm here with my friend. Yes. Getting cooler as well, with the winds picking up from the east as it does at this time of the evening before it settles. Yeah, you should feel really proud of yourself, man. You look at all these hilltops, every single thing you see, right along the whole thing, and so you've done 3 today, so that's another 3 off the list. It's a perfect thing, and that big high one on Sunday up there, that Creag, that was a monster. Oh, these ones, so we're going away down this gorge. This is way in the darkness, but it's going to be really safety conscious in this route. There's no one goes in here, and I don't have my boots on. I've got these ones on. They should be all right because the weather's dry, so there'll be slippery rocks. But I'm not taking any chances with this one. It's a long way down to the track. We may as well get started, Andy. Right, 5:30. I want you back at your car for 7:30, sir. I don't like the look of that, Annie. So it's not ideal coming through this lot. There's big gaps between the rocks and stuff, and also there's big holes in the grass where the water flows underneath, creating these little sinkholes. But I've got to persevere because I'm halfway down now. Are you? Quarter of the way down. Once we get past this rockfall, and we get down a bit, which things should ease off, and then we've got a straight. It's a long down way, Andy. Yeah, well, it's still. I looked at the map. It's quicker to do this than to go back the way I have. It's a bit of a nuisance, I know, but I feel better getting down to low level eventually, and then following that railway line back to my car. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll have to stick with the plan now. I'm not climbing back up this lot. So I have to say that wasn't the favourite part of my day. It was a bit tricky, a lot of concentration on that slippery rock. It's the gaps that were the most concerning. But I got that. I mean, if you put your staff down, it just goes straight through the rocks, doesn't it? Anyway, look at the night, it's beautiful. We're in the shade. Yeah, but it will not be long, Andy, we'll get into the sun again. Just take your time, no rush. This is a safety conscious area of your walk. A high degree of safetiness is required all the way down to the track. So I sat beside that old stone, on top of it actually, and I had my cigarette, which I didn't really need, but at the same time I just thought, let's do it just now and enjoy the peace, listen to the lambs and the sheep, well the lambs particularly, all round about. It's very pleasing to the ear, and it's just been a really grand day. So we'll follow the yellow brick road right down towards Loch Earn, and then we'll turn right and follow the rail route, the old rail route. And as I say, just your legs will start to struggle a wee bit in the last couple of miles, but not to worry. You've done the worst of it. It's been quite a challenge today, but we've done it again. Well done, you. So we've come down quite quickly. I can feel my ears popping, and you can see the old stone steadings over that way. Up on that mound is the old St Fillan's. It's the old, before the new place was built at a later date. And again, that makes me think that Loch Earn extended out a bit further than what it does. Well, what it does in the last 150, 200 years. So we'll keep going anyway. We're not long to get to the rail track now. I'm not in any rush, of course. I've done a bit of trapsing about up here before, but that's the big one done, and I've done my old reamer, so that's all included. Everything up there has been done, Andy. Yeah, what an achievement for you, Boyle. And of course, sorry about this pylon, but up the back there, little hill. I've done these ones up there, so the Glen Tarken mountains have all been done as well. And I've done this lot up here. And these ones, well, up at the top. There's one up there. That one over there is not done, and that one there is not done. So we'll make attempts on these ones at some stage, Andy. Actually, I have done that one because you walked up Glen Vorlock and then you trepped over. You've done that in the last 3 years, and the one further back as well. But let's not natter too much. This will bore your viewers enough to make them switch off your channel for good, Andy. It's really beautiful, eh? In the spring colours, the fresh green. Still got a wee bit to do, Andy, but we're getting there. And hello, the missile thrush down there. But yeah, this old railway route is fantastic. To be on it again, it's just lovely. I think I done it. It was November time. I think was it 21 or 22? I can't remember. I had to come back almost in pitch dark, in the gloaming. Yeah, we're not far to go, Andy, to the pickup point. It's been a great day. If I'd walked if I'd walked over those moors on the return leg, I mean, I would have been absolutely toasted to bits with that evening sun. It's very strong. And he's got the firewood salted out. Wished it was me. Alright, we'll put the camera off till we get to the cab. Might not make it 7:30. No, not far away, Andy.